job. Yes, sir.
Now, what happens if you have a traumatic brain injury
Yeah.
that prevents you from remembering some of the stuff?
Well, you do the best you can to put the story together on your own. Sometimes it requires investigation. And if there are others who can help you, whose judgment you could rely on. I mean, I'm not going to believe everything everybody tells me about what I did or didn't do. But if there's somebody who I trust who can help me put the pieces together, or can help me be able to say, normally this is the process, that's useful. You do the best you can with it. But you have to come to a place in that process of understanding that says, I don't get that, I'm not going to get that, and I have to learn to live with it. What I would suggest is that you do what healing you can, because what we know about TBI is not much. We know a lot, but we don't know it all. And we also don't know what actually is the best thing to do, and we know that it takes time. So what I would say is if it's important to you to recover that memory as part of making sense of your story, then you're going to have to just accept that it's a journey. And you do some sacrocranial work, or craniosacral work. You do some, there's some interesting computer stuff that's being done. You do what you can. But the bottom line is that you accept that this is the reality of the here and now. And you move forward with it as best you can. I had a woman once who had been raped. She came to me because she wanted to know what happened to her. Okay? It was very important to her. She'd gone through the legal process. They got the guy who was in jail, but she wanted to know what happened to me. Okay? Now the problem is that he used a rape drug on her, one that interfered with her being able to make a memory. And so the memory was never laid down. That's what the beauty of those drugs are for those purposes, is it's never laid down. So when I said to her, you're never going to know, it was pretty sad, because there was no memory to find in her. And the only other person present at that time was the rapist. And I said, if he were to tell you what happened, would you believe him? No. I mean, even if he's being honest, she's still not going to believe him, right? So she's stuck in this place of saying, okay, I'm never going to know. That's an injury that she has to learn to live with. And so we tapped for the sadness of that, and for her rage around that, and for her sense of loss at losing that part of her history. But she went forward, she was able to be in the moment and live her life. So that second piece of it is important, but you can do it in a lot of different ways. And mostly it comes to a place of observing what you can, understanding what you can, and coming to an acceptance of that. So, sorry, but that's the reality that you're stuck with at this time.